Today's spooky spot, we're having a look at the Mezco Mez-Itz Wolfman. This is the Wolfman depicted from the remake of Wolfman. Whether you like the movie or not, you know, all things considered, I actually didn't mind the movie at all. Some of the CG was jarring. It was a little slow-paced in some aspects of the movie, but for the most part, I really enjoyed it. This is the Wolfman depicted from that movie. And I believe there were two versions of Wolfman, at least in the Mez-Itz form. I think there was an open mouth. Obviously, there's an open mouth, the one that I've got here. I think there was also a closed mouth version also. The packaging is basic. You got an open window with the Wolfman clearly visible. On the side, it's a picture of the Wolfman. You can go to thewolfmanmovie.com, which likely will not be around anymore. There's a picture of the back of the Wolfman, along with the Wolfman down below. Anything on the bottom? You can go to www.mezcotoys.com should you wish to see not only this guy, but some of the other things that Mezco is currently releasing. I think what I am going to do is take a blood-curdling break. I'm going to get the Wolfman unleashed here, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Wolfman Mez-Itz. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I think the beauty of this Mez-Itz is the fact that you don't have to relate it to any of the movie it's based on. If you want just a really cool Wolfman Mez-Itz that would go really, really well with other Universal Studios monsters, this would be ideal. He is utilizing the same Mez-Itz body as some of the other Mez-Itz that have been released, obviously like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger, some of the Batmans and whatnot. But what we get really is a fantastic sculpt, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted to pick this Mez-Itz up, was just because they did such a fantastic job on the sculpt. Not so much on the sculpt, but the actual detailing on the paint. The print of the hair here, you can see the wrinkles where the eyes are straining, where the mouth is open. You can see some of the drool and spit coming from the mouth. It really looks awesome. His shirt isn't white, where I originally believed it to be white. It's actually the same color as his teeth. It's more of a yellow, like a white-colored, whitish yellow. Along with the yellow, you've got some shading, some wrinkles indicated there. He's also got himself a vest that's ripped. And down below, you've got the little Wolfman feet, little furry feet going on there, and some claws also on his hands. But I definitely think of the Mez-Itz that have been released, I know they've really done a good job on some of them. Even like some of the Dark Knight Mez-Itz I think were really done well. But I think this is probably one of my favorite Mez-Itz, just for all the detail that they've put into it. The fact that this is just a smooth figure, a generic vinyl figure, they really have done a top-notch job on him. And again, for every Halloween, I think this is something I'm going to want to put out, just because he has so much personality. You can put him by the candy dish. What? You can put him by the phone. Sure. What? He's going to guard the can opener. Okay, you can do that as well. But I think he's really a neat-looking Mez-Itz. His articulation, he has a ball-jointed head, so you got lots of movement. You can have him kind of howling, if you want to do that. His arms are on a rotation, so they rotate back and forth. No waist swivel, and his legs rotate too. So you're really not getting a lot. It's very similar. It's on par with like some of the Mighty Mugs and whatnot. But I really love this guy, and I held off reviewing him simply because I was trying to keep him for a spooky spot. And I'm really glad I was able to finally open him up and review him. Being that it's from a movie that didn't do very well, a lot of the Wolfman-related merchandise really hasn't sold. So, I mean, to find this guy now, you probably would want to check on eBay. But I would say give him a chance. If you love, like, just little things that can sit on a table, just something that is a way to decorate Halloween time, I would say pick up this guy. Wolfman, I am going to give a terrifyingly curdling rating. Spot just tried to cram a whole bunch of stuff together that didn't work there. But I'm going to give him a very terrifying 8.5. super detailed. And again, just because you didn't like the movie, don't overlook something that could easily fit in well with any other of the Universal monsters. Today's spooky spot, we're having a look at the remake Wolfman Mezco Mez-Itz. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Oh!